Whirlwind Dark Outdoors coming at you.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Living the dream, man.
Living the dream.
What it's all about.
First show on the Pursuit channel. We got Jack Esserly up the bat, hunting the buck he calls 007.
Dun 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 dun.
He hunted this buck for 3 to 4 years. 3 or 4 years?
3 or 4 years. Yeah, 3 years, I think.
3 years?
Yep.
He got exactly 3 trail camera pictures of him and 3 live sightings of the deer. The third being, well, I won't give it away.
Let him watch it.
Let him watch it.
Sure.
It's Halloween night. Does Jack Esserly get a trick or a treat? Stay tuned to find out.
Whirlwind Dark Outdoors, baby. Living the dream.
Whirlwind Dark Outdoors is also brought to you by Scentmaster, the sensible solution. Lowe's White-tailed Deer Scents. Woody's Sporting Goods. NOSHunt.com. And Scent Commander by Whirlwind Dark Outdoors.
We got a west-southwest wind, which is about perfect for this spot we're about to go into. It's real tight to a bedding area. The rut's starting to kick in. I expect us to have an exciting night. I don't want to make noise in there, so we're doing this right now so I don't have to talk in there. But stay tuned, folks. Hopefully we get to reaperize a big old monster PA buck tonight. Celebrate my birthday passing here and Halloween. What better day to lay one down and roll it out than Halloween.
There's only been 2 sightings in 3 years of 007. He was a 7-pointer last year, and based off our trail camera pics, he's a 7-pointer again this year.
This deer, I named him 007. Basically, he's been a 7-point. I only got 1 set of trail camera pictures of him in 2 years' time, but we had some encounters with him in late season. First sighting was in the rut right after a snowstorm, and then the second sighting of him was actually in the second archery season, the last week that you're allowed to shoot deer in Pennsylvania, actually, and that's why I didn't really know him that well. But I named him 007 just because he's a 7-point, and he was slick because I hardly knew he was there. In 2 years' time, it's not a whole lot of property there, and in 2 years' time, I only had 3 sightings of him and 1 set of trail camera pictures, so actually only 4 occasions that I knew he even existed in a 2-year time period.
This segment brought to you by Nos Hunt. Nos Hunt brings great hunting traditions to our youth and facilitates big game tournaments to benefit charities and hunters of all ages.
This spot is generally a good staging area. It's really close to the bedding area, and it's about the only place in the whole woods that is open enough to even see the ground, let alone get shooting at anything. And in the past, the deer tend to hang out in this area like a staging area before going out to the farm fields. There's always a bunch of scrapes right in this area because they tend to stage here and hang out before it gets dark. And bucks come in and these young bucks came in and worked the scrapes and before going out in the fields, and it was only a matter of time until one of the bigger bucks in the area would be coming through and checking these scrapes, or at least checking does that are in the area. These 2 young does come in and start feeding on stuff that I previously cut for the shooting lane that's laying on the ground, and there's almost every year there's a bunch of scrapes in this area, and this buck comes in and starts making a scrape. Even though he's just a young guy, he's got a hurt leg and everything, and he still tries to make a scrape the best he can with his gimpy leg. These 2 young does come in, start feeding, and this young buck comes in and nudges him off, actually, like getting a little interested in him, and he starts making a scrape and pushes them off, and he goes and checks them again and comes back again and gets back at the scrape, makes it a little bigger, and moves on, starts looking for some more does, I'm assuming.
A few more deer come through. Jack spots some movement close by, and the secret agent 007 makes an appearance at 10 yards. He makes his way through the thick stuff in front of Jack's stand, reads the script, and takes a 90-degree turn into Jack's shooting lane.
So there wasn't too much footage of 007 there,
No, not at all.
but he came out of the thick stuff and surprised Jack.
Came in quick.
And that night, Jack was self-filming.
Yep.
So he didn't have a whole lot of time to get pre-roll. He did the best he could, and the deer came out, and you'll see what happens.
That's by far my biggest buck with a bow. Might even be my biggest buck ever. Ooh. October 31st, Halloween. Whirlwind Dark Outdoors, hanging with the Grim Reaper broadheads. On Halloween, the Grim Reaper reaperized a big old giant buck. He was at least a 3-year-old, maybe a 4-year-old. Oh my God, that was a giant. I'm pretty sure I made a good hit on him. I think he might have crashed right over here, but then I saw a deer run down along the bottom and back in at like full speed. But I don't know if it was him or another deer, but he might be laying right there. I'm so excited. Yeah! Esterly boys coming at you hard with the Grim Reapers, baby. Coming at you hard. That is how we roll at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors. That's what's up. You know what it is.
All right, folks. So as you can see, Jack's a little excited immediately after the shot.
You start dancing.
He does. That's his move right there with his bow in his
Signature
hand.
Jack move. We love it.
He's definitely excited. He definitely adds an element to the show.
Absolutely.
He's a fun guy to watch. And
Adrenaline is pumping.
I think his dance moves for being 30 feet up in the air,
Yeah?
I was impressed.
Me too.
I was impressed.
You just saw me shoot the biggest buck of my life so far. Came home, reviewed the footage, me and Carl, and he says dead deer, but me, I'm always a little iffy. I thought when I let it rip and everything looked great until I watched the footage, and now I watched the footage, I'm not too sure. So hopefully we get to recover this buck for you and for me. But you're watching World One Dark Outdoors TV, and this is as real as it gets. I shot the biggest buck of my life so far tonight, as you just seen, and came home, reviewed the footage. As you can see in the background here, I have it paused just as the Luminoc's going into him, and the shot's definitely further back than what I wanted it. As I grunted to stop him, he didn't just stop and turn his head, he kind of took a step turn towards me, and I didn't re-evaluate where I should aim, and I kind of pretty much hit him right where I was aiming, but after watching the footage, the angle he was standing was a little far back. I've been trying the past few years to stay back off that shoulder because I hit a few deer in the shoulder in my lifetime that I never recovered, and I've been scared of that happening, and I've been staying back off that shoulder, and things have been working out better for me, and now this is one of them times I stayed back off the shoulder a little too far. But I think it's liver, maybe a piece of lung. I'm hoping. All I did was went down, I looked at the arrow and turned off the knock so it wouldn't be on glowing all night, and just left it there. There wasn't as much blood on the arrow as I hoped for, but again, I'm not going to get discouraged. It's going to be tough to eat and sleep tonight, but we'll find out in the morning if I kill the PA Giant.
All right, so that shot was looked pretty good to me, but Jack thought it was a little back.
Yeah,
so what did he do?
He went home and reviewed the footage. Thought that it was a little far back. I think that was his normal thought too, or his original thought, So he went back and reviewed the footage and determined that the shot placement was a little far back. So
So
back
he
out.
let it lay overnight.
Yep.
When in doubt, back out, and it worked out.
Did. Worked out
What
good.
exactly is that?
Found it laying.
Something's wrong with you,
Found it laying. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he did.
No. Found it laying, folks. Dead deer. Big buck down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the next morning. Jack and Carl get on the blood trail, and the tracking for 007 begins. Blood. I got blood.
See it? Okay. We took blood across this field and we just came back into the woods. I thought that was him. I seen run across the open field, but he's starting to bleed a little better. He's starting to bleed a little better coming in through here. I mean, the only reason I'm a little nervous right now, we got pretty good blood, but he's gone almost 200 yards already, and there's some blood, and that's from last night. It's been like 18 hours, so we're gonna just keep following this blood and see if we can find him. He's opening it up in through here because he slowed down from running. Oh, please, Lord. Let him be laying right up here. Look at all that blood. Just how far this deer has gone. I want to take it slow in case by chance he's still alive. and how far he's gone. I'm really glad I didn't come after him last night. Wow, there's a bunch of blood. That looks fresh. Look, Carl, look at this, Carl. Look at that. That looks like lung blood to me. Like he stopped here. Maybe like that. Here. Like that looks to me like he stopped and was coughing. And that was coming out of his mouth and nose. Just because it's all in one spot and all bubbly. And he went down through there, but I'm not gonna crawl under that. Please, please, 007. Like that looks to me like he stopped and was coughing. And that was coming out of his mouth and nose. Just because it's all in one spot and all bubbly. And he went down through there, but I'm not gonna crawl under that. Please, please, 007. The blood trail's getting really easy to find. I see him. I got belly, baby. Oh, my belly, 007 is dead. Oh my God. Let's go get him, Carl. Come on.
They track this deer 250, 300 yards, and the next thing you know, Jack spots the belly of the deer on the ground. 007 is down, and Jack is living the dream.
Let me close this monster cut killing machine. I love these broadheads. I can't say enough after finding this deer. I know I hit him back, and if I didn't shoot such a huge, massive weapon of destruction to flesh and bone, I wouldn't be getting this deer right now. It's the biggest buck of my life. I'm so jacked up. .007 is mine. Look at the size of his tracks. Oh, something ate him. He got eaten overnight. Oh man. Oh man, something ate him. Coyotes or foxes. Ooh, he's stiff as a board. He did break a little off one of his brown tines. Oh. Oh my God, he's a pig. Oh my God, look at that neck, Carl. He's definitely my biggest buck by a long shot. Holy cow. Look at his little hooks. When he stepped out, I saw that. Look at the mass on him. He's got 4-inch bases. Phew. Man, that stinks because now I can't see my hip. That's where they started to eat him. Started to eat him right where the arrow. Let me see. That's on the side I hit him. Let me see where it came out. Oh my God, I can't even move him.
Dude, it went.
Well, it was a
Deer
big
went.
buck. It was
Went
a big
couple
buck.
hundred
Had a
yards,
lot of
man.
heart. Had a lot of heart.
Got a hole in it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. He did put a hole in him. But he tracked him for a couple hundred yards, you
Yeah.
said, right?
Yeah, a couple hundred yards.
And he did end up finding him. I believe some predators got to him first.
Yeah, they kind of ruined some of the meat on him, but
But he was happy to find the deer. Glad he put a good ethical shot on him.
Yeah.
We do believe that the deer was dead the previous night.
Yeah, I
shortly
think he
after
died.
the shot.
I think he died. Yeah.
But that happens.
It's hunting.
It's hunting. It's bow hunting. It's PA hunting.
He got the deer. It's all that matters.
He's living the dream.
Living the dream.
Making worlds go dark.
Make the world go dark. I'm the one.
I think not.
Hashtag CEO.
Hashtag 50% partner.
Hashtag shut up.
Hashtag you're not the boss of me.
Hashtag I am the boss. Hashtag get used to it. Hashtag I'm the man.
You are my main cameraman, slam a bam, jamma.
Hashtag.